Yep,
What did you
too.
say about your butt, Carrie?
I said Facebook is where it's at.
Your butt? You're putting pictures of your butt on Facebook?
Hey, well, that's the secret.
For selling? Remember those days? Remember? Harry Tornado told us
using
to
your butt
all
to sell on Facebook.
Do you remember Harry Tornado telling us?
Yeah, don't
Facebook?
take. I don't know who's taking reselling
don't-
advice from Josh. Really though, seriously.
I want more clarity. Hi,
Respectfully,
guys. This is a
and
Trash
allegedly.
Cash podcast. This is a reselling podcast. And Kevin just asked if we remember putting pictures of our butts on Facebook to
No, I
sell.
didn't
I'm
say
very
that.
confused.
What are you talking about? No.
That's what we were talking about. And your response
Well,
was
it's a
you
reselling
remember.
show. I thought when you mentioned Facebook, we're talking about reselling, right?
We were talking about pictures of butts.
Yeah,
No,
when
that's
have
not-
we talked about reselling on this podcast? What
Can I tell the
podcast do you
audience-
think you're on?
When I get in here, I come in here. I was actually like a little bit late today, which is unusual. And the conversation I immediately hear for like 3 minutes is low T.
Yeah, we were talking
Low
about
T.
low T. Low T is
Yeah.
a real concern. I
Low
think
T
I
is a
have it.
thing.
I think I have it. I think that's why I dyed my hair.
That's why he got a toupee and he dyed his hair. He's not
I
just
do have a
accepting the
toupee.
natural progression. that
So, what
he's
is the
on.
definition for catfishing?
The definition for catfishing,
Yeah.
it's what you do on Tinder.
Yeah.
But what is it? Because I want to use that in regards.
Okay, I'll give
to
you-
what
I'll
I
give you a
think Dave is
definition.
doing. All right.
I'll give you a definition of catfishing. Hey guys, use my supply hut code and get
I don't
20
know.
yards of
only get
bubble
15
wrap,
yards.
but you only get 15.
Authorized.
Yep.
Just so if you want to use my code to get 5% off, you can. But just I take no money from it.
So
Zero.
what is the catfishing, Kevin? Tell me.
Well,
yeah, have you
I don't
been
know, maybe it's
catfished?
just clickbaiting, but it's like Kevin. Did you see Dave's post on his thumbnail on Dibbed? It's like he's handsome and demure, and then I click on the show today. He looks like a disheveled, ridiculous mess. It's
disheveled,
not fair.
I
You should
literally
match
wake
the
up looking
pictures.
handsome like this, Kevin.
So you
Handsome
clicked
guy.
only because you thought he looked handsome, not because you
Well,
thought he
What
would
does
put
that
on a
say
good
about
show?
you, Kevin? What does that say
It just
about
said a
you?
blowout sale. I
Okay.
thought I could get some. I'm gonna run a free
And my hair
stocking
was
stuffer
blown
show,
out.
So I was
My
gonna-
hair was
Yeah.
blown out.
It's
It
a
was
style.
blown
He's
out.
going full emo. You got to let him grow his hair out first, though. It's gonna go all to the side here soon. It's gonna be like a full Kate Gosling in
I'm really torn.
about
Carrie.
6 months.
I'm torn on like, do I want to go like all in, like grow the hair, or do I want to?
Did you dye your beard?
Like,
I
nothing?
can't tell because I did make a passing remark the other day.
No, I didn't.
I'm getting a little gray. For the
didn't
first time in my life, there's a few little grays just
Yeah,
coming
I'm just
in. I
barely
don't
starting
like
to get some myself.
Yeah.
Barely coming in. It's just my whole hair color has changed in the length of this
seriously.
podcast.
Facebook. Does anybody sell like ship on Facebook anymore? Is that a thing? Does
It's been
anybody do
years
that
since
anymore?
I've done that.
There was people who did it. I never did it in my entire
Yeah.
life. So.
I tried
Like
for
in
a
the
little while.
future
We're
for a
supposed to
while.
hold on.
Sell a
We're
few
supposed.
things.
He's trying to get into the reselling first. We're supposed to start off show with a little like, what's going on
We
in our
started with
lives.
low T.
No, we should
mean,
talk
that's
about
your
we should
life.
talk about how you freeballed
Non-reselling
Halloween
base.
Horror Night
Yeah, let's talk about
because you ripped your
free-balling Halloween
underwear.
Horror Nights. No.
Another
This is a
one.
classic-
Is this another
Miss
episode?
Helen, Listen. No. Listen. Here
This
we
is
go.
Poo Train Part 2.
I didn't think we were talking about this. This seemed private, but let's bring it up.
Oh wait,
I'm
is
all
it
for
private? We can
okay?
let's.
No,
I didn't know
no,
it was
no.
private.
It's
I
about
thought
my
we could
private
share.
parts, so let's just do it. Okay, so I went to Halloween Horror Nights with Carrie, and it's a lot of walking. When I went with my brother, Kevin, we did 30,000 steps, 29,700 steps in one day. That is a lot of steps. That's 12 and a half miles, right?
Yeah. That's
And so,
crazy.
and it's hot, it's humid, it's muggy, it's disgusting, and you're just like, thank heavens if you don't chafe, right? That's a miracle, and I didn't for 30,000 miles, which was awesome, right?
30,000
So
miles.
2 nights later,
There's
I'm
nothing
going with
to be chafed with.
Carrie.
Though. That's the
I'm
problem.
going with Carrie because Tina and Carrie and Dawn haven't seen all the houses yet. I got to see them with my brother, but they haven't. So I go back last night with Carrie and Dawn, and I'm walking into the park, and I am uncomfortable, like down in the downstairs, in the breeches areas, as they would say.
down in the
And I was like,
Commonwealth.
What is wrong? And I like keep stopping in the bathroom, try to figure it out, and I finally come to the conclusion that I am wearing my son's underpants. They look the same. They're just 2 sizes smaller, and I'm just like so uncomfortable.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's tight
I
on
was,
the
like,
waist.
trying-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just tight everywhere, all types of tight, and I'm just trying to find a solution. And yes, eventually the solution was they ended up in the garbage because there's just no.
Not behind the mirror.
So we
No,
were searching
I mean,
Halloween Horror
yeah.
Nights, like the stores for underwear, That was the thing that we did.
Underwear and stuff. Yeah, that'd have been good.
No, I didn't even want that because I it's so tricky to find a good pair for 30,000 steps that I was like, I probably wouldn't. If I bought some here, they wouldn't be good anyways. So I would just have
You need like the
freedom.
you need the all-terrain underwear for Halloween Horror Nights. You need you need padding.
There's those what do they call them? My wife bought me some. They had like, what are they called? I'm probably wearing them now, but I'm not gonna. No, they're really soft. I really like them. I just don't know what they're called, but they're a famous name now.
Oh yeah.
So, babe, if you're watching,
hammock.
I need
Banana hammock.
Yeah.
Oh, Pair of Thieves. Pair of Thieves. That's what it is.
Oh, Pair of Thieves. Oh,
Yeah.
Because I remember there was a short recently posted on our page about you and banana hammocks, Kevin.
Yeah.
There was.
There was.
Oh,
I don't know if you've noticed. There's 30 shorts a day on the Trash to Cash. We're basically just a short channel that occasionally does a podcast at this point.
And the best thing is we really only do it for me and Carrie's entertainment. No one else is watching.
Dude,
Me and Carrie
I love sometimes like
There's a few people that watch.
Yeah.
Some of them on Facebook get like 1,000 views. I'm like, who's watching this stuff?
Here's the thing. That's like my favorite thing. Like people will comment things that I said in the podcast or whatever we've said, topics. And this is coming out tomorrow. We're filming this at the last moment.
Lore.
And I don't have any recollection of hardly anything I ever say on this. It's like I black out for an hour and a half every time.
Well, I know, so ever since I started putting Trash to Cash shorts on my Facebook, my views, engagement, and revenue are down 70%. I think they're
You're welcome.
drastically destroying.
That's what you
my
get for
Facebook
not
page.
creating a Trash to Cash Facebook and just putting it on your personal page.
Yeah, yeah. People don't like it. They don't like it. Kevin and Carrie. That's what I've decided. They're undesirables. Undesirable number one. Undesirable number two.
I like when it tight shots in my face and I just whisper. That's my favorite Trash to Cash.
You need to
shorts.
send me some motivations by to buy. It's gonna have to be next week. We've got some amazing
next week they're coming,
Patreons.
guys. Get ready.
Yeah.
Dawn doesn't get one, correct? Dawn cheaped out.
No, Dawn aggressively gets none. Actually, I want a demotivation for Dawn. I want Dawn.
Okay, we're gonna give her a
cry
demotivation
after
for
watching the next episode.
Yeah, it's since our podcast revenue plummeted by whatever percentage she is.
$33.
$33. So that's half the revenue right there.
That's $11
allegedly.
a piece. That's all right. I'm gonna just steal it from your house each month. I'll find an $11 item and steal it. so that you you know.
Don's just gonna see mirrors, painted mirrors, missing randomly, and they're gonna be in your house.
Hey, Dawn has a show tomorrow with Jimmy, kicking off that glass and brass show or something like that.
Oh crap! That's tomorrow. Let me look here.
That might be going on right when this comes out. So if you're watching this right when it comes out, you should leave.
It's 11
and go
o'clock.
watch Don's show and support her.
Does it start?
We'll be there we'll be here when you're done.
And the 7 people that come after selling glass.
All right,
and
I will have
brass
to.
and
I'll
all
read
kinds
into
of other
that
stuff.
then. I'll read into that. Let me.
I am going to be.
Should I get up at 9 and raid into you, Dave?
Well, I'll just do a 9 to 10 show. Dave
I'll do an 8 to
is
9
still-
show.
I have so
I'll
much
do it from
eBay
8 p.m.
news for
tonight.
y'all,
No, I'm just
and I
kidding.
want
It's
to
already
make you
past
feel
8.
bad for not selling on eBay right now.
Who, me?
Cool.
What's eBay?
My
We're
gosh.
supposed to be talking about little anecdotes. This is a podcast formula, Kevin. Give us an
Yeah,
anecdote
we're trying to
from your
get
regular
we're
life.
trying to get
We're
short
trying to
clips.
Be like
We don't
Theo
care about
Von
a
and
topic.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
You're trying to
what?
be like that. I'm trying to be about reselling. Let's
I'm
get
letting
it
you
straight.
know right here. Let's talk about the dude. Who's the dude that jumped out of the back of an airplane? J.K. Dobbins or what was his name? HR
David
Puffin
Goggins.
stuff.
David
You know who I'm
Goggins.
talking about? He was a famous dude.
Get
He
out
was
of
like,
bed and get to
Yeah.
work.
He's
I know
like
what
a
you're talking
CIA.
about.
You know what I'm talking about? What was his name?
That's an older one. I remember they did a Perry
No, we need
Mason
clips like that
episode
though. Yeah, let's talk Perry
about
Mason
that
so we can get
guy,
a
but
Perry
it wasn't
Mason
that guy.
short.
Yeah.
All
Perry
right,
Mason's
go ahead,
the man.
Perry Mason.
Yeah, because I'm sure there's a lot of 117-year-olds who watched YouTube Shorts that would be interested in Perry Mason talk.
I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how old it is. It's a great show.
Kevin,
Great
what about your
characters.
anecdote? You had an anecdote. Let's hear
I
it.
didn't
Let's
really
hear it.
have an anecdote. I just am happy that I sold a Death Pile. Like sold me his Death Pile. We know this, right? And I come across a Skeletor or a Castle Grayskull, and I'm like, that one looks different. And I click it, and it sells for like $700. I'm like, sweet, Death Pile.
What's different
Anyway,
about it?
It didn't have anything with it, and the floors were messed up. So I listed it for $425, and it sold like that. And then the guy canceled it, but it sold again today, $425. Thank you, Mike Death Pile Picker.
So you're going to be sending Mike some money?
No,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? I paid
copious
so
tip.
much.
You ripped him off. He tells me all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, please. I told him, first of all, if he ever says that publicly, I'll tell you the straight story. He pulled that thing up here, and I said, I'm not looking
glimpse of the
through
rage
it.
that we see behind the.
You got to
camera
give
often.
me the price. Just give me the price. I'm not looking at it. And he gave me the price, and I gave him the money. So there's no ripoff here. He picked the price.
Because when that happened, he called me. And
Spoken
he was
like a
Kevin
true
coerced
scumbag
me.
reseller.
Kevin
He gave me the
with his
price.
camera.
Ooh, there's
into
some
pricing it
anecdotes.
low.
You know how you always talk to me, Dave, about negotiating with kids, right?
Yeah.
My last picker video. Go look at the comments. Go look at the comments.
Dave's always talking to you about
Wait a
that.
minute. What's today? Yeah,
Negotiating
yesterday.
with kids. Yeah, that's
Sundays.
my number one topic. When I call
Oh, wait, you've always
Kevin,
told me
let's
about that.
negotiate with kids.
You've talked about
weird
that
one.
multiple times.
Are we talking about
I
yard
really do
sales?
not
Like,
like
what
it.
are you talking about?
Yes. Yeah. Look at the comments of my last
Dude,
picker
there's a
video. You'll
folksy
see.
turtle at the beginning of his video.
I put that
is
in there
there?
because I knew I was going to get trashed for negotiating with a kid. So I put I saved
put
the
a
turtle's
turtle-
life before the show started to get good vibes. It still didn't work.
Kevin, I'm sure I've said this in the past, but I've yard sailed with my dad for 40 years, and this is the first time he's gone to a handful of sales with me since his stroke. He's 83.
This is not the
And
comment
I watch
that I'm
yours and
talking about.
ADHD videos and see you guys sail at yard sailing with your parents. It makes me smile that you do that together. These are the times you will cherish for years to come when their
It's
day
true.
comes. How depressing!
picker.
That's
Mama picker.
very
Yeah, you're gonna-
depressing.
you're
Thank
gonna-
you for
you're
that.
gonna be
Thank you,
so-
Kevin.
It's awesome. I'm talking
that
about
my mom's
the
gonna
other-
die. How's that?
No, that
awesome?
you're gonna remember
Why
your
do I
mom
want to
handing
be
you
dead,
garbage
Kevin?
McDonald's toys that aren't worth anything 20, 30, 40
And
years,
Dave
50 years
handing
ago.
her phallic symbol things to say, "Mom,
Kevin,
you want this?"
that is your top comment.
Well, maybe, but it's not the one with the most replies. You got to scroll down a little bit. It got ugly quick. But
40
it
replies.
was pretty good.
40
There you go.
replies.
Yeah.
From Charlene Patterson, JR8MB. It's a weird last name, Charlene.
Yeah.
JR8MB. Okay, I try to post positive comments rather than negative. Try harder because I feel like you're
Yeah,
about to fail.
exactly.
But I'm honestly not bashing you, Kevin. I'm trying to give you constructive criticism. That very first sale with the young boy
need to.
and his two younger siblings, I was in shock. You knew immediately that $150 a bottle was a steal. You also
news.
knew that you had far more than 100 items.
Fake news.
So honestly, I felt like you took total advantage of a young man, the young man. It doesn't matter that you asked him if he was okay with that amount. It also doesn't matter that you asked him if he wanted to double check with his mom. You were well aware the items were worth more than what you ended up getting for them. A young man like him is not going to have enough nerve to say no or want to go ask his mommy. You ... Is it cut off? It literally just cuts off.
You.
No, it doesn't cut off.
I can't see
You
the
got to
rest of
read
it.
more. You got to hit read more.
It's no read more button.
Oh, well then the ridicule came at the end.
There's,
I'm
you
telling
know,
you, there's no more. There's literally no more.
All right, I'll find it.
I used to say this to Don all the time, living in Utah, where everybody's kind of passive in a way. The kids, like, we would go to movie theaters, and I always told Don, like, if you just walked into a theater and acted like you had a ticket, I've never done this that I remember, but if you just walked in, they
I
wouldn't
have
stop
done
you
this
because they don't
so
they
many
don't want.
times.
Yeah,
So
they don't
many
want a
times.
confrontation. They're just kids. So,
I used to
you know.
work at the theater, and probably for like 3 years after I worked at the theater, I didn't pay for any tickets because I just walked in. I was like, I'm just gonna go. I used to be the guy guarding, and I didn't care when people walked in, so I'm just gonna keep.
I don't
walking.
think I ever did it, unless when I was a punk kid. I don't remember, but
No, I was like
terrible,
17 at the time, so I was a
I'm
punk
still a-
kid, to be fair.
there was an inappropriate movie
theft.
that came out when I was 17 called Freddy Got Something. It had the one guy in it. Yeah, phalangeed. And I was 17 at the time, but I didn't have my license on me, and they wouldn't let me in the theater to go see it, even though I could, and it really upset me to this day.
Can I tell you, Kevin?
70
on
years
there-
later.
in regards to the children negotiating things. So, as a parent, I feel it's my responsibility to make
Yeah.
sure my kid doesn't get taken advantage of to a point. So when I go to card shows with Callie, I spent the first few kind of hovering over her, teaching her to look at the values of things, teaching her how to do the trade thing, teaching her how to double check and to not trust everything she hears. And now I just sit at a table and let her walk around, and I let her do her own thing. And if she gets taken advantage of at this point, it's on her. That's a great life lesson. That's the way I look at it. I trained her. If she does not want to do the right thing and she wants to make mistakes and give people stuff for basically free, That's on her. Maybe she's charitable. But I just think there's a point where the kid needs to learn how to do that themselves.
Yeah. Well, if you watch this, I don't think 99% of people would have a problem with it.
I won't watch it.
Yeah.
Look,
Is it going
I've
to be
said it
good this
before.
time? Because I
I've
can't
said
sit
it on a
through
video.
those.
I'll just say this right here. Each scenario is different. If a kid was at a yard sale and their parents were selling stuff or whatever, and like they did at your sale, you told me that somebody went to Cali and asked for a price on something,
Yes.
and they bought it, right?
Yeah.
That was not the scenario. I'm talking about a sale where the kid is set up on their own, selling their own stuff. This is the parent already. This is what the parent wants, right? This is how they want it. This was
Yeah.
not a 6-year-old
is-
people.
This
This
is
was
what happened to my sale was someone took stuff away that wasn't
Right.
at the kid's table and brought it to the kid when the adults
Yeah,
were literally
that's
just sitting
brutal.
there.
That's
That's
brutal.
a little sneaky.
and
we call
look,
that a
the mom was in the
commonwealth in
background the whole
business.
time, and I was like giving her thumbs up, like, hey, you know, everything. She just kept shaking her head. She's
What
like,
kind
yeah,
of bottles were these? Based on what I know about you, I'm assuming they were like Jack Daniels or what?
Oh, they were Bath and Body Works bottles.
Tennessee whiskey.
Empty or full?
That's the whole thing. There, I was buying kind of sight unseen. There were bags and bags of them, and the ones on the table, there was 2 that were half empty. They weren't full, so I didn't know how many were going to be full, how many were going to be empty, how many were going to be sealed.
How long ago did Andrew edit this video?
Oh, shut up.
I'm just asking because you're using the old Dibdit logo.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I just changed it a couple
I don't know. It's probably a
months
month old.
ago. 6 months ago? 7 months
You'll
ago?
be defensive because you always are when anybody points anything out to you. That's fair. I needed to speak up because I know that deep down most people know that this was taking advantage and really shady.
Kevin, are you the kind of guy that after spending time with people, like when you're done, you try to think about all the things you said and did and see if you
Yep.
did something that would make them hate you?
100%.
That's so weird. It's common though. It's common, but like
I'm getting
I
better.
don't ever think that stuff. I'm so
I'm getting
unaware.
better.
I have no self-awareness, and I'm
I
just
know.
like,
My
sometimes
favorite
I don't
quote.
find out till 3 months later that I offended someone. I'm like, did I?
You got to go
offended,
back.
Carrie? I didn't know.
Before I even knew Dave, I used this
Just let
quote.
it. I let it brew for 3 months before I let it.
There
out.
you go.
That's what.
Before I knew you, Dave, I'd go back to my videos in my classroom. I'd say, "This life is not made for those who are cursed with self-awareness." It's so much easier when you don't care.
Yeah,
Your
I
whole
just
life is so
don't-
much easier.
Really
I
true.
just-
That is.
I aspire to be
wise
Dave.
words.
I aspire to be Dave, as all you people who. Well, I
I'm
don't wanna
married
get
to
into
someone who's very much like Kevin, and she sometimes will reprimand me, and I'll be like, "What did I do?" I don't know. I didn't do anything. She's like, "Can't be this good." I was like, "I don't know. I have no clue." And even when she explains it to me, I'm
Good
like, "That doesn't
partnership.
make sense. That doesn't make sense that would offend someone. I don't understand how that could be." This is not logical. Carrie is a sourcing giant, Kevin. I
What
did
happened?
not go sourcing. Carrie did.
Oh,
Dawn
yeah,
did.
you went to Webster.
Carrie, let's get
Went
the
to
not
Brown.
the Webster, but let's get the
Browns.
breakdown,
Okay.
Carrie, of your weekend. Because Saturday he was like a freaking adult human. Tell him that.
No, it was
Come on.
cool. It felt really cool for Dawn to lead me through what adulthood would be like if I tried. I woke up way early because sometimes I'm not sure if we're gonna go to like a flea market if Dave's not going until the last second. And Dawn told me as I was going to sleep at like 2 a.m. that we were getting up at like 4 or something. Or
So
4:30.
when you were replying to these messages the other morning, you actually were awake at that.
I did. I went to sleep and got like 2 hours of sleep, and I woke up.
Oh, wow.
And I made
We
sure
were
you guys all
joking.
knowed about it. Yeah,
Well,
no, I
we
didn't
were joking. We
automate
thought
them.
you were asleep. We thought you
How
weren't
would
even
I send the
asleep
messages?
Yet. Well, we thought you hadn't fallen asleep yet.
No, I went to sleep. I slept like 2 hours and it sucked. And I woke up and then we went to Brown's and then I got like 2 videos probably out of it and I found some good stuff. And then I went to a couple card shows. I was out all
Listen,
day.
no. That's you're underplaying that. Like that's not a little thing. He went to the Browns an hour and a half away. He got up early.
Yeah.
After
Dawn
spending
drove.
all this time sourcing in the crushing heat, he went to a card show that was 30 minutes from there.
Yeah, at the
And then
Villages.
spent hours.
And I didn't even play any of the fun games that they have at the Villages. I just looked at cards.
He didn't even swing. Then he drives another hour to a second card show, sources and does videos at that card show. The dude put in like a 12-hour workday.
Yeah, no,
What
that's
a
why I haven't worked.
decade is not bad.
That's why I haven't worked at all since. It's been
And
2 days and
posted
I'm
some good-
off.
Yeah, you
And
must
he
have
posted
slept
Facebook
until
pictures. Yeah.
Universal, right?
I did. I let myself sleep in, the next day. I slept a good amount because, I hate that feeling of, 2 or 3 days of sleep debt, like where you just feel crappy. So I just let myself sleep the second day and felt better right away.
I was down in Greensboro in Winston-Salem area. My boy had a ball tournament, and he didn't play. He normally plays in the morning. What is that?
I love it, man.
This is great for podcasting.
That's like me if I invited you to my mom's basement
Not
if I
for the
never
faint of
left.
heart.
You know what I mean?
That's the truth. I like
Look
it.
at-
Where'd
look
you
at-
get that?
Look at Kevin.
Is that us?
It is. It is.
Hey, I don't look too bad. Is that Carrie? Carrie? Oh, come on.
No, they went.
Y'all
he
did
went
Carrie
all-
wrong.
They did.
Y'all
They
did
went
Carrie
full
wrong.
bald. They went full bald in the. You know what, guys? 2026 is going to be tough on us. Is what I learned from that shirt. It isn't for the faint of heart, guys. It really
that's
isn't.
not.
You got to go.
I showed
you
a shirt, guys. I put a shirt on the
Yeah,
screen.
you got to drive
Kevin
3
looking-
hours.
All right, what's the
and-
story? Where'd you get that?
I'm Printful, guys. Use my link
Printful.
in my ADH Dave Flips
That's
video.
not true. For
Hashtag
real?
Sponsored. Yeah, that's the thing. You like design the shirt, and then it becomes an eBay listing, and then people can order it off your eBay store.
eBay,
eBay.
Yeah,
not
it-
through
it
your link in
integrates-
your.
No, it integrates to my eBay shop, so then I can just put my
Nice.
eBay link down below.
I
Did you see
like
that? Just the light bulb went off in Kevin's head of a new way he can make money.
Sadly,
off
they
his
didn't sponsor
fans.
this podcast, so don't do
Yeah,
it.
don't
Use
use.
something else.
Use something else that's similar.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
I
that's
like it.
pretty cool. So I've sold one, which is pretty cool. I didn't really
I mean,
do
I
it
might wear that.
because I was
That's
looking to sell a bunch
That's a
of
cool
them.
shirt.
It's got a little Trash to Cash logo on the front too.
Yeah, I like it. Go buy it,
fun
y'all.
time.
Put a link down below.
Yeah, put a link
be
down
fun.
below, Dave. Blow up
Anyway,
your spot.
I'm at my boys' tournament. This is when I was corresponding with you, Carrie, laughing at that. I'm like, dude, he's not awake. Anyway,
It really was, man.
He normally plays at like 9 o'clock in the morning. He's got to be there at 8, and it screws up my yard sailing if my wife can't take him. But this time his game didn't start till 10:45. He didn't have to be there till 9:45, and there was a sale down there at 7:30. So I got to go garage sailing before my boy played a tournament down in a strange city. You don't even care.
Why was the city so strange?
What was strange about the city?
Well, I just not strange.
Was it
Just
like
I
the
never
witch
Winston Salem.
capital?
I never been
Yeah.
picking
Ooh,
down
Winston-Salem, that is the witch capital.
That's
Yeah, there
that's
you
the
go. I didn't
cigarette
think
place,
about
right?
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they make
don't know
you
if that's
smoke
true.
when you're there? Do you have to like have
Yeah.
a pack at all times?
To get into the ball field, you had to smoke a pack right there in front of them.
That's cool.
There
I
are
like
no
that.
historical witches of Winston-Salem in the sense
Salem,
of which trials
Massachusetts.
occurred.
You're thinking about Salem, Massachusetts, not
that's
Winston
what it
Salem,
is.
North
Yeah.
Carolina, right?
I thought it was just like Winston Churchill in Salem. I don't know. Winston-Salem, I used to live
massive.
near there. That's in North Kakalaki.
You should know. Yeah,
that
this is
close
by
to
where you
it,
lived.
dude. No,
Yeah, well, I
it was a
used-
good bit away from there.
It wasn't that far. It was like an
Winston-Salem?
hour. It's like an
Hour and a
hour.
half, probably.
Is it near the beach?
Maybe. Might be an
I'm a
hour.
fan
Here-
of Cary, North
Greensboro.
Carolina. That's my spot. If I ever go to North Carolina, I'm going to Cary.
Cary.
Yeah,
I
because
know
it's
people
even
from
spelled
there.
like your
correctly.
name, which is the cool
Spelled
part.
correctly and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna look. It's an hour and a half to Winston.
You ever been to Dave, Montana, Dave?
No, is that a place?
I don't know.
Probably. Look it up.
Maybe. There's got to be a Dave somewhere or a
I think
Kevin.
I'm telling you, we should pick a place in the middle of freaking nowhere and just have like a giant get together yard sale. Just like
Kevin.
out in the middle
Dave,
of nowhere.
didn't we have like a whole thing we were
Be
going to
fun.
do a bit? We were
Camping
going to do about.
Yeah, well, we had a bit. We
I
were
for-
we and
I
me
forgot
and
what it
Carrie were kind of fantasizing about the Trash to Cash haunted house and what it would
Yes.
be like. What each of our scare zones would be.
Yes.
And Carrie, you had a good description of Kevin's scare zone. I'll do Carrie's first. So Carrie's, you walk
forgot.
into Carrie's, and Carrie's huddled in the corner, like crying,
Yeah.
looking all creepy. And there's just raccoons, right, all
Just
over the
rabid
place.
raccoons.
like walking. There's
Asbestos
mouse poop
dripping, just
everywhere.
falling from the ceiling.
Asbestos snow. Yeah,
Needles,
there's
yeah.
some needles. It's just like every one of Carrie's fears. You have to like dodge
Yeah.
the hypodermic needles and the rat feces and
I'm just telling people-
and all types of toxoplasmosis.
Oh, there's going to be a
cat
lot. There's
feces.
cats just pooing everywhere.
That's Carrie's
Toxoplasmosis.
room. So, do you remember what you
Yeah.
had for Kevin's?
Oh, gosh, do you see? This is the thing. I barely
You
even
had
remember there
so
was
he had a pile of dead dogs. Remember?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah, yeah.
What else did you have
Exactly.
for Kevin? It was good.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can't
no, he
remember?
was like at a
What's wrong with
Blimpies,
you?
right? And he
Yeah,
he
was
was
that a
just like
Blimpies?
he was like choking somebody out, and he's like, "Shh,
Yeah.
don't tell anybody I'm the Bedford Strangler," right?
Yeah, and then the finale was his bed, and you had to get in it with him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
It was a
it's a whole
full.
swing thing.
It was the full experience.
Yeah.
got the full
So I
Commonwealth.
don't know we couldn't really think of a good one for me. You said I was just running around in circles.
I feel
or
like
something.
Dave's would be like you would. It would be one theme, but then in the middle, it would change completely to another theme,
No.
and it would give you
Here's
no
Dave.
explanation
Here's
as to
Dave.
why.
Oh, let's hear
Dave's
it.
biggest
Just
fear in the
reflections.
world is solitary confinement in a cell
Like no TV, no phone.
He would
nothing,
find a
all
way
alone.
to off himself.
Yeah,
Can you imagine
Wow,
just Dave
that's
in four
dark.
walls?
No, if you gave
I
Dave
can't be
4 walls,
alone
he'd
with my
still find a way to
thoughts.
write because he'd use feces. He would make art with feces.
Feces, yes, feces. Fun with feces.
He would.
Fun with
I
feces.
guarantee you
I
wouldn't
should
want to
write
go in that
book.
room.
He
Fun
would
with
start a
feces.
YouTube channel from the
He would.
solitary
He'd be talking
confinement.
to his little camera that he made out of feces on the wall.
Hey guys, here I am in
Guys,
solitary. day
guess what?
64.
I wore tight underwear to the Halloween Horror Nights. He's just doing a whole episode.
Listen, I will never make that mistake again. And I'm gonna have to. Maybe I need to do like a fit check on the underwear. You know,
I
Mikey
mean,
Bags of
wouldn't
Money
you
used to do
know
a
that
fit check.
When
I
you
should do that
put
with
it
my
on,
underwear.
I
Kevin,
mean, wouldn't
everything's fitting a little different. Everything's fitting a little different on me right now, like just body wise. So stuff like I'm wearing clothes I don't normally wear, and so I don't think I knew. I don't think
it's
I
like
knew.
Cooking Channel. It's doing it to you.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
That's what it is.
The Cooking Channel, I really have to do some videos. I mean, Carrie, you didn't like my title of my video where I said it's like the great lock-in of 2025 or
I
whatever?
thought that was an
It
okay
like-
title. I clicked on it.
performed horribly. No one's going to click on that from me. Like,
Yeah, they're
no
like,
one can
this is
take me
time to
seriously,
get
yeah.
pumped up for Q4. Yeah, no.
Hey,
Dave's Tekken Sports video. Yeah, okay.
No, this
we're
is
not
you,
clicking that.
you would do better. Like, I accidentally burnt down my garage before Q4.
Yeah.
That would be something that
I-
that Dave would do.
I fell in a pile of grease and now I have back knee. I think that would do better for me. probably.
I think it would have
Also
been
a
better
true
if it no title and it just said back knee and you're looking at the screen. I think you would have got more clicks because people
Could
are
I
like,
at
"What
least
is
be,
he
like,
going on about?"
sassily looking over my unshirted body, like just
Oh
like,
yeah, you just exposed shoulder.
back knee, and like it's written out of back knee, like little dots on my back. I can actually. Anyways, what is this show about?
when I say the word J.K. Hoover, when I say that name, what do you initially think?
That guy
Herbert
doesn't like
Hoover.
me anymore, but he used to like me.
Yeah. So look at this. I got J.K. Hoover coming to my defense in this video.
Oh,
I
wow.
came straight to the comments because I knew there was going to be a Karen. I'm not calling anybody a Karen. Complaining that $100 wasn't enough.
But
Of
he
course,
is.
the
This
first
time.
comment is flat out exaggerating and claiming a ripoff, even though he did everything right. Meanwhile, the kid was ecstatic, reasonable people. If I got J.K. Hoover on my side, I might not be doing it right. Sorry.
Yeah,
JK.
maybe you
Thank
need to be
for the
meaner to
comment.
children. You should be meaner to the children, Kevin.
Yeah,
I
is,
like
that what,
this.
is this what we arrived at? That you're
Have
not
you heard
ripping
about
off the kids
drama
enough?
around the drama around the niche lady? Let's dive into
Okay.
this drama.
I don't know. I have not heard. I have
we-
seen comments in my videos.
We just say
Let me give
allegedly.
credit. Hold
I
on.
just-
Let me
of
give
this.
I
credit.
don't wanna go.
Let me give credit. We're right before
All
Kevin
right.
gets into the gossiping, which you asked me.
I'm
to
not
do,
going to
Kevin.
get into it
loves
at
the
all. That's my
gossip.
point.
Before this,
I-
I
Kevin
would
loves
say
to gossip.
I
know
heard
nothing
about
about
this
anything.
from the Flippin' Fantastic podcast. Something about their thumbnails really been grabbing my attention lately. I don't know what specifically it is, but just
Talk about catfishing. I think that's right. Am I right?
We should do
No,
that. That
that's
should be
not
our
right. Is it
thumbnail.
just clickbait.
Put our heads.
clickbaiting would be
on-
the right word. Catfishing could be deemed kind of rude. So
yeah,
it's-
an
it's
insult. I'm
clickbaiting,
sorry,
yeah.
ladies. Y'all should go check out the Flippin'
Yes.
Fantastic podcast. They are
Yes.
awesome. They don't get
I've been
nearly enough
liking their
support.
thumbnails. I've been clicking on them, and they were talking about the drama with the niche lady. I don't really have any. I just knew Kevin loved drama, so I was like, let me bring it up for Kevin. So we
Oh,
I
can
mean, I
Shut
lived in
up,
Vegas for a
niche lady.
while.
I know
Okay.
some drama that you
I have
don't
a lot of
even know,
stuff I can
don't
never
think.
say. Allegedly.
I know almost no drama except supposedly, allegedly, fake charities, fake donations, which made me think about all Kevin's charity stuff. I was like,
What
well,
are you talking about? I
do we have
posted
the
it.
receipts? Do you
Shut
have the receipts
up.
of you donating
It's
the
on
money?
Dibbed It. The posts are on there, and the other people posted it too. I get so sick of that.
So we're
I'm
gonna
sorry.
we're
I
gonna
don't
go
wanna
on
take it
Dibbit
out
and
on
see
you.
pictures of the receipts.
I actually
Yeah.
don't know what you're talking about. I
posted
Someone
them on
actually
Dibbit
alleged
in the
something?
chat.
Did someone allege something?
No, not this time, but it's
Oh.
happened 15 times to me in the past, and I'm like,
Ah,
fine, I'll dig up the thing, and I post the thing, and it's like,
This
I
is
get
why,
it, people,
Kevin,
I get
The
it.
key to life is just not do charity, and then
I
you
know,
don't have
but
to
I'm
worry
gonna do
about it.
another one.
No good deed goes unpunished.
That is true. Dave's philosophy of life.
Yeah,
$800,
so just don't do
y'all,
any good
between
deeds.
me and Tony.
I didn't even know you
and-
did a
well, I shouldn't
charity
say
auction.
me.
Did you do a charity auction?
Of course you don't, Dave. It was a huge charity auction.
What, the one with Tony? Where you're
Tony,
fighting Tony?
and Pacific Picker, Tony's Retro Plus Pacific Picker, they did a show right up against
I
me
rated
and
into
DJ.
that show. I promoted
Yes.
it and rated
Yeah.
into it, but I didn't know it was a charity
And
auction. I thought it
the
was just a
folks
normal
gave
auction.
so much, and we donated a little ourselves, and it was, I think, came
Sweet.
close to $800 or $802 or something total between all four of us. DAV sends
Well,
you. Ronald
the main thing that
Thank
I
you,
thought
guys.
was funny, apparently Vad is Rad is now going after the niche lady. And,
Oh, she's
that's-
done with. Oh, because
that's
what happened
scary.
to what's her name? She's done.
Yeah.
Nicole
So
Spade
she's got to
is
find
like
somebody else.
kind of banned from everything. So now Vad needed some new content.
See, now
But
there's the problem with those kind of channels, right? You got to have a villain.
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
so
It's
the
like
villain is the niche lady.
you got to be careful. Like this happens in sports cards. This probably happened with Heck and Steve a little bit. Like if that's the kind of content that you're making that gets views, you need a villain. And then if you're not careful, I'm not saying this is all alleged, but if you're not careful, you may create some villains that maybe shouldn't be, right?
No.
Allegedly. So you got to be careful.
Although so far,
I'm
I
not
think
saying
your
these
targets
people
are
shouldn't
pretty
be.
on point.
No, but I mean there might be some that could be a
jeez.
stretch. I'm not saying yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I just thought that was kind of funny. So thank you, Flippin' Fantastic, for entertaining me. For
I feel like we
30
said
minutes on my
nothing.
drive today.
That's pretty spot on for Trash to Cash.
We said we had no opinion. Our opinion is
Allegedly.
no opinion.
Our
Allegedly.
opinion is.
I guess I gave the opinion that That Is Rad might have a good target. That's my opinion. But
I
that's
don't
all
know
I
anything
did.
about this one. I mean, there's been stuff. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of drama. I just remember all the.
I
the-
thought
there's
you were
been
going
lots
to
of
get
drama
in,
surrounding that person.
into what a terrible human being Harry Tornado is. I thought that's what
Harry's
we were
great.
gonna
I
go
like
with that.
Josh. I like Josh a lot. What
Yeah, I
did he
mean,
do something wrong now?
He's a good like as far as soap
I
salesmen
mean, the
go,
one
he's
I
good.
have one negative thing to say about Josh. He
What?
canceled his Patreon membership.
Oh,
And so that
Josh.
that
Bring
does
it
lower
back,
my opinion
and
of him a
you
little
are a
bit.
hero.
Josh, if you can get back in our Patreon, we will have nothing but glowing.
He's
reviews
hurting
of
a
you.
little bit for money, you know. He's
No,
hurting.
yeah, he doesn't have as much anymore. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
Ever since, you know, I would like Haley
Ever
to sponsor
since.
the show. I would like
Haley,
I would
yeah.
like Haley to sponsor the show. too.
Everybody
I want them
loves
both
Haley.
to
Hard
subscribe
not to like Haley.
to the Patreon. Speaking of Patreon and amazing people that haven't given up on us, Vincent Street Market, Picks by Tyler, I Love Vintage NYC, Gem Flipper, Buffin' the Stuff, Alexandria Pickers, Brian Sempor Beal, Mike Camparelli, Vintage Sports Flips, PaulsMerch.com, Ray's Hacker Resell, and Logan Murky. Rest in peace, my friend.
Yeah, we miss you, buddy.
That
Are
was a
you
moment of silence,
playing
and
with
yes,
a
it was intentional.
switchblade? What is? Oh, that's a pin. I thought you had-
Switchblade. This is a Sharpie. This is a
That's
Sharpie.
a Sharpie. I thought you were just.
Okay,
like-
so-
I thought you were doing like knife tricks.
I opened up some cards. We need to do a little card talk. People were mad that we didn't do enough card
No,
talk.
we need to
yes,
do
Kevin.
clothing talk. That's what I want to
Okay.
talk
Who-
about.
who-
I've been
I
selling
wanna talk about
clothes like
clothing.
crazy all of a sudden.
We already
Dave's
talked
favorite
about
thing to
clothes.
sell.
It's
Oh,
why
hey,
is
Dave.
every topic? This is everything Kevin interrupts us with. Let's talk about this, and then he just boasts about how much he sold of it, and then that's it. He doesn't give us any details, doesn't teach us anything about what he sold.
I will
He
teach
just
you
lets
something.
us know that, and
I'll
then the
teach you
amount,
something.
and then he's out.
Go
He
Teach a man to
dips.
fish.
picking-
Teach a man to
go
fish. Don't
pi-
buy him
go
a fish.
picking
Yeah,
with
he's just
Dave.
showing off his fish, and we know he's lying about how many inches his fish is. That's what we've been trying to say.
Go picking with Dave
like a minnow.
around clothes because Dave doesn't really like to pick clothes. We were down
just
there
tells
at
you to
Peaches
go
to
buy 'em.
Beaches 2 years ago, and remember those NASCAR shirts at that one place? You're like, Dick, hey, come over here, come over here. And I did really well on those. The last one sold today for $63, and Dave
No, look at
spotted them and
you.
said, "Come over here." And I'm like, "You're
This
gonna
is
give me
all a
these?"
ruse
I'm like,
to
"I will
brag
take
about a
them."
$63 eBay sale.
Listen,
No, I was complimenting Dave for forget it.
I personally am very bad at eBay. Officially, I don't think I'm ever coming back. I don't think I can ever win this battle. Like I just am not an eBay seller anymore. Like I keep saying I'm gonna do it. Maybe the
Dave.
sourcing will change it, but I just can't. Every time I look at stuff and I'm going to list it on eBay, I'm like, I'll just auction it.
But
Every
haven't
single
you
time.
heard all these people saying it's going so well right now on eBay? I know that people don't hear
I
it.
don't know.
I haven't been listing jack, and I've been selling stuff.
I have a
every day.
feeling you could go on Reddit forums, Facebook pages,
Oh, yeah.
YouTube, and
And
look
how
up,
terrible
is
it
eBay dead or is eBay booming? And you're going to find both any given
Oh,
month,
yeah,
in any
100%.
given day.
Or on
Always.
Kevin's Flipper channel any given month, you could see both of those things.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, no, he's back
Any
and
given
forth just
week.
depending on what he thinks is going to perform the best.
Negative or positive today? I don't know. Let's see.
Positive,
Let's see.
positive.
Kevin,
I feel
you
like
should
a
do a
yo-yo
title
on
that's
Kevin's
like
channel.
you should like lean into the ripping the kid off thing and like have the kid crying in your thumbnail and like the
Listen.
first time you sell one of the bottles, be like,
Oh,
I
I've already
ripped this
sold
kid off
them.
and I just
You
sold this.
kidding me? They were so good. They were so much better. Okay, so what would you think a Bath and Body Works lotion would normally sell for?
$8.
$10
12 to $20. Yeah, depends
Okay.
on which one.
I would
but there's
say
some like
I would-
some like fall ones that go out of stock and then they become 50,
you
60,
got it,
70
right?
bucks.
And
Depends.
so in my mind, I'm thinking there's probably 100 here. He wants $1.50. I'm like, some of them are open. I'm like, here's $100. I'll give it to you. and he took it. And a lot of them were those, 10, 20 of those were $9 slow sell-through rate ones. But man, there was $30 bottles of lotion in there.
Yeah,
Old
that's
stuff.
common. That's actually
Crazy.
really common, guys. Really common with Bath and Body Works. So look up your Bath and Body Works.
Well, what would you have paid for 100 Bath and Body Works? Unsearched.
all
some
brand
opened.
new. All brand new.
No,
Oh, some opened.
no.
Okay.
Some
All
are.
brand new
I'd
is a
say
different
8 to
answer.
10 were ended up being open.
I wouldn't
but
have
I
even
saw some on
noticed
the
them.
table.
The only way I would notice them
no,
if
I would've
in the
definitely
bags
noticed
there
them.
was sports cards in there. Then I might have actually noticed them.
I would have definitely noticed them. I think for 100 at least, I would be willing to pay 150 probably.
Yeah, I probably
Yeah.
would have too.
Dollar
And you would have
50
because
piece,
you
so I
wouldn't have
didn't
wanted to
have
rip
to,
off the kids.
But the price was 150, and there were 2 on the table that were opened and
you talked
and
them
empty.
down.
I
would
didn't
try
talk
to
them down.
I would try to talk him down because I'm a reseller and I want it for as cheap as possible. Of course, I'd try.
I did buy lemonade from the 2 little girls, and I gave them each $1, and the lemonade was only 50 cents. So.
Freaking kids suck.
And
at
I
making
saved a
lemonade.
turtle. Saved a turtle.
Yeah, I
was
saw
good.
the turtle. That was really
Now, have you
good.
checked up on the turtle? Is it still
Look at
doing
the
well?
thumbnail and title.
Did you
on there.
did you move it to a different place that wasn't their habitat, and they got
Not
attacked? You
one-
don't know.
Where's this cat? I hear a cat.
I saw a
Anyway.
bear this weekend, guys. A baby bear.
Can you talk about Dawn's finds? Can you talk about your sourcing, Carrie? Kevin
Yeah.
likes that sort of stuff. It gets
I'm
him
trying to
excited.
remember what Dawn found. Oh
And
no,
he's
she
taking
found
his
all.
headphones-
Yeah,
and
she
he
found
took-
all the toys.
No. He took his headphones off. So I mean, why tell? You already told me. He's walked away. I guess you could tell the
'Cause he-
hundreds of thousands of audience members.
I got a Kevin
I guess you
Bacon
could do that.
autograph.
What's that worth?
Baconator. About anywhere from $70 to $100.
And what'd you pay
That was 50, but I got it in a lot
paid
with
50
others. Yeah, that's cards
for a
you, though,
$70
dude. You know.
item?
Yeah, that's how you do it with cards. That's what is that? Like 70%. That's actually pretty solid. But that's high for me. The rest of the cards
really
I got
high.
were a bit. Well, that's how cards work, man. You don't do singles that
No,
much.
I just don't buy it because I'm not into singles that much. There's no game.
But I typically don't play in that range. I'm typically like in the low end cards, like $1, $2, and then you can get more picker margins where it is like a $2 item you could flip for 10, hopefully. Or
Okay, now
or
you're
you
going
can
to talk
flip in
about
bulk.
Dawn's stuff because Kevin's back.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I flip low end a lot too, $2 to $3, $4 stuff on cards, just so people know. But Dawn got a bunch of toys, like vintage. Like she got this collection from a guy from a family that was all like different gorillas, like from Congo and Universal Studios, King Kong. That was part of the collection, and the other part of the collection was Chewbacca. So she got a bunch of stuff. She sold a wolf mask already for like $25. And this is how Dawn works. Anytime she sells something right away, she immediately thinks she screwed up. And like she's like, I priced it way too low because it sold immediately. And
I
I'm
got
like,
one of
Dawn,
those.
you sold it.
Yeah.
You should be happy. You know,
Seriously.
because you didn't even know. I mean, there wasn't really comps on that particular mask, so who knows? Maybe it could have sold for more, but maybe it would have.
I had
Maybe
one.
you priced it right. This is what I'm saying. When you sell something right away, it's not always. Sometimes it is because you priced it too low, but it might be because somebody has a safe search, and you priced it at the point where they were like, "I got to get it," so they bought it without sending you an offer. So
would that point also have applied to $39.99?
that's the question. But man, if you're spending, as long as you're profitable,
messaged them.
she
I
spent
asked
like
them.
100. 170,
You do not
180.
ask.
I see that you purchased this. I see that you purchased this, sir, and I would
If
like
I
to know how much
cancel
would
it-
you have been willing to pay?
Yeah, what's
And
your
then-
best?
But act,
What would have been
act
your
like you're not going
highest?
to cancel it, right? And then he says like $59.99. Cancel it, say, oh, I can't find it. Relist it and be like, yo, I found it. I relisted it, and it's $59.99.
This is why you're not succeeding on eBay.
Dan in
That's why you're
demand
not
rules of
succeeding on eBay.
reselling.
Oh,
Wow,
man.
is that the Dan in demand rules of reselling?
I don't think so,
You're
but I
throwing
want to
him
just
under the
apply
bus
some
over
weird
something you made
attributes
up.
to his reselling. Just
I
for
bought
fun.
a pottery turtle the other day for $1. I was like,
so
somebody's gonna
obsessed
buy
with
this on
turtles.
Dibbed It for $5. It looks cool. It's like a drip glazed blue. And I turned it over and it
Wait,
said
did
Pigeon
you-
Forge Pottery, and it was signed. And I found comps out there, but they were way different than this. So I put it out for $34.95.
Was
It
this the
literally
turtle from the
gone.
video?
It was gone, and no.
Kill the
No.
turtle?
Oh, speaking of, listen,
Choke out the turtle?
It just seems suspicious. The
This is
timing.
weirdly.
It's weirdly suspicious.
somebody complained about the turtle. They're like, you can't pick a turtle up like that. They hate it. It's painful. I'm like, I replied, probably not as painful as getting run over by a car. Just
I
saying.
know someone growing up, not me, but maybe someone related to me, who caught a turtle like that. And I will say I did try turtle soup that day, and it was not very good.
Did you kill the turtle?
I personally did not kill the turtle,
Oh
but
my
someone with my
gosh.
last name may have.
Oh my gosh.
And
Poor
cooked it.
turtle.
Can you do that?
I had
is that allowed? This was 25 years ago, 30 years ago?
Yeah, I
Probably
would
30 years ago.
imagine. Yeah.
one of my
There's
best
a
friends when I
statute
was a
of
kid
What
had
can't
a rat.
you kill? What
named
animal
Splinter.
can't you kill?
He was awesome.
Kevin has been testing the boundaries of that question for the last 40 years. What
Well,
can't
that's
you kill?
rare.
And boy, would he like to tell you, but he can't legally.
Dexter, season 7, starring Commonwealth Picker as John Lithgow. I don't know where I'm going.
As John Lithgow, as whoever he was.
He was the guy who killed. Anyway, it's a bathtub killer. That's
Yeah,
fine.
I saw like a clip of that. Like some kid ran into him with some ice
Stop
cream.
ruining
and then he,
shows
like, got
with
upset.
clips, Carrie, and watch the freaking shows.
No, this is how I
You're
watch
not
everything.
12.
I
You
just
act like a
watch clips
12-year-old.
of shows now,
Just
and then
watch
I
the
figure
full
out what it's
show.
about. I don't have time for that.
We should go to the drive-in movies. That'd be kind of fun. You down?
Okay.
Did someone just scream in Kevin's background?
Yeah. It's,
Are you
it's
inviting
Monday
me
Night
alone,
Football.
or are we bringing our family?
It's Bubba upstairs
assuming.
yelling at something. I don't know what happened. I don't know
Which
who's
footy
playing.
football team are you cheering for?
I don't know who's on Monday Night Football. Vikings, maybe? I don't know
Carrie.
who's on
Carrie
tonight.
would know. He's in fantasy football. He's a manager of a team.
My
right
team's
now.
already won, man. Josh Allen brought me to the promised
Rams,
land.
baby.
Ramalama ding dong.
Look at that. Look at that. See, he's showing his true colors. He almost had his real accent pop out. He almost went like, "Oh man, isn't it our pizza, bro?" If I'm in
So
class,
I didn't.
whatever the heck Spicoli said.
I didn't source. Carrie sourced. I didn't source.
Yeah, what's up? Where'd you
because
get all the stuff you sold today? You sold so much stuff. Where did it
So-
come from?
I have so much more. I cleaned. Remember, I did that video where I rearranged my garage again to
And
get
you
away
found
from the
stuff.
thing. I found shelves. I mean, those shelves are both freaking full. I gotta do auctions every day this week. I gotta get this stuff gone so I can go sourcing this weekend. I can't believe how much crap. I mean, just today I sold like $350 just of stuff I didn't even know I had. I was just like, I forgot about these.
What do you call that, Carrie?
$350.
Sunk cost?
Yeah,
sunk
like
cost.
I'm all about it.
That's
So
his
I'm
whole
gonna do it
business
again
plan:
tomorrow.
is buy stuff and then sell it at a sunk
Forget you
cost,
had it. Yeah, forget you had
Forget
it.
you
to the
had
point
it,
where it all feels like
and then
profit.
sell it at a sunk cost,
Here's the thing: once you've had it for that long, it all feels.
and hope that cooking daddy keeps your family afloat
Cooking Daddy keeps
financially.
paying my bills. It's all fine.
While you play around at the parks. This is Dave's model.
That's true. We do a bit of that.
Listen,
The more money Dave
I
makes,
gotta edit
the
that
more he
video we
spends.
made.
What
That is
video?
true. I'm.
Oh, you
terrible
made a
with
parks video?
I've been making lots of
Wandering
parks videos
with
these last-
David?
Yeah, not David, but that's so. Ugh. Don't call me David. I don't like that. That made me feel weird inside. That's like
It's
that
all right.
talk.
People call me Kev sometimes. I'm like,
I call you Kev all the time, man. You don't like that? That make
Apparently,
you?
that's his bedroom talk.
I've called you Kev before.
Coach Kev, Carrie, Coach.
Coach Kev.
Yeah.
All right. People, I get called Care Bear. Dave was calling me Care Bear yesterday, like I was about to
that's
shoot a
Dave.
laser beam out my stomach or something.
I call Carrie Daddy sometimes just to make him uncomfortable.
Yeah,
But
it is.
I don't
It's
think
weird.
it works. I think it makes
It's
him
weird.
excited. Okay. Have you seen the trend, Kevin, where mom will call her husband Daddy in front of the teenage kid, and the
Oh,
teenage
yeah?
kid freaks out? You
No,
should have
I don't
Heather do it.
watch that
Just to be
stuff.
funny. No, just be like Heather, call me Daddy, like, and just like that sounded bad out of context. Don't clip that. It's funny though to watch teenagers' reactions to it on TikTok and stuff. How
Like
are some
Fro.
You know
people
your
still
Opus
making
clip is
money
going to
on
clip
TikTok?
that. You know that's going to be your AI is
do
going to
it,
clip
Daddy.
it and then put some insane title like.
Titles are so good. I love how stupid
We should
they
read
are.
some of the titles. Those are
Oh
great.
my gosh, you were reading them last night when we were, or was that?
I'll
So
read
are
some.
we
You-
making
you
any
keep
money
talking.
on this at all, or is it
No.
just
No.
purely for your
No.
entertainment?
No, we're not
That's
making any
it.
money on it. It's just for
Okay.
fun. Okay, I'll find the one Carrie found last night. It was,
It was so good.
where is it? Carrie's muted. Was it this one? Carrie's muted aggression. No, that wasn't it. That is a thing, though. He does have aggression.
I do have
I think
aggression.
Carrie is one of those guys who
He
kind of
does.
locks in aggression. Like he's gonna let it out one day.
He
Wow,
just looks
that's
at Dawn and she points and bam, it just comes out right
Yeah.
there. As soon as she gives the okay. It's
I like
just-
this one. Bonanza update, reselling model issue, and my crazy personal experience. That's a good one.
That's pretty
No,
good.
that's stupid.
I don't
sold a bunch of
remember
soap, Dave. $100.
soap on a rope.
This stuff is hotel freaking bottles of hotel soap from London. It's selling for stupid money. 12
Okay.
12 little tiny hotel bottles.
Which hotel
sold
did
for
you steal them
$100.
from?
Penhaligon's Quercus toiletry.
Do you even
from
stay at the
London.
hotel, or you just sneak in and grab them out of people's rooms? Pretend you're
Yeah,
house.
in
Kevin
London.
Kevin dresses up like a housekeeper, steals the key like a freaking CIA agent, and then he goes in and steals all the soaps from the bedrooms.
Do you really think all those people today, you're selling off these Outback Steakhouse things?
Those
You're
are
like,
cool.
they're traveling around. Do you think they really traveled around the world and got those, or do you think they just bought them on eBay? Like going to
It's
Hong
one or the
Kong.
other.
First of all,
One or the
who knew
other.
there was an Outback Steakhouse in Hong Kong?
Apparently, someone. And listen, I think with my day job, I could have totally done that. I could have had like an Outback Steakhouse pin from Beijing and Shanghai and Tokyo and every major city in Canada. So I could have done it. London, Paris,
This is great.
Portugal.
Sydney?
I'm looking at some of these shorts, and one of our popular ones is 30 summers left. This TikTok depressed me.
Oh, that is depressing. Why you gotta bring that one back up? I had finally moved past that one. I've been spiraling for weeks on that one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that was. Oh,
No, not really. Let's see if the card guy wrote me back. Yes, sir.
How many
Okay.
weekends do you have left? How many sourcing opportunities do you have left in your life? That's the question. I figured
I
the
don't know, you
slowest
talk
car
over- I'm
accident
closing
ever.
a
You
deal.
won't believe this. I don't remember
I
any
had
of
the
this.
slowest car accident ever. It was ridiculous. I was talking to my mom. I'm like, I'm gonna have to hang up because I'm about ready to get in a crash. And she's like, okay. I'm like, I'll
Real
call you back.
mishap. This guy lit himself on fire. You won't. Is that you, Dave? Did you light yourself on fire?
No,
with a
that's
grill?
Uncle Kevin. Uncle Steve.
Oh, that was Uncle
Uncle
Steve.
Steve,
Yeah. See, I don't remember any of the stories.
I'm trying to lock in this trade with the card shop.
He stole my card shop guy, Kevin. He's just
Trade.
hanging out with my card shop guy now. It's
Yeah,
my
do you
card
feel
shop.
cheated on?
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah.
It's because
Well,
Dave's
listen, I
coming in
finally
with the
figured
real
him out.
money.
I
I'm
finally
just
figured
looking
him
through
out.
the
That's what you
dumpsters
get,
of dollar
Carrie.
cards.
You dumped
I
me
have
for
had-
Dave like a
What are you
a
talking
cheap.
about?
You know
a bad
what?
out of rock candy. Listen, I finally figured this guy out, and sometimes this is a strategy for yard sales too. Let's get to the reselling. Clip this, Opus
Yeah,
clip.
clip this,
Okay,
Opus.
so sometimes it's not about getting the lowest price, but instead about finding your angle. Okay. All right.
Ooh.
So this is what I've done with the card shop. I finally think I've figured out the angle because this guy's pricing is terrible. It's always way over eBay value. I can never get a deal, and he lowballs me on my stuff. Today I went in with the idea of trade only. Okay, no money exchanging hands, just product for product. And I came out on top, I feel like. I came out at least even on a trade. If I had gotten cash from this guy, I would have gotten like 300 less in value, maybe 400. Like that's how advantageous trading was for me today. So I'm trying to lock in another trade where I trade him like a case of cards for a case of cards he's been sitting on for 2 months. I feel like he'll probably do it because he's sick
Look at
of sitting on the
this.
bag.
Look at this. Dave, I'm actually doing exactly what you're doing. I didn't even know it.
All right.
I bought 2 vintage Barbies for $100.
Okay.
2 loose Barbies I paid $100 for right before my boys' game down there. And one of them's worth like 200, one of them's worth like 75. So it wasn't, a Carrie flip. Carrie wouldn't spend 100 to get 275 unless it was on a card, then he'd definitely do it.
Yeah, I spent
And-
100 to make 120 on it. If it was
Immediately talked to a person I know that specializes in Barbie, and I'm like, "Do you have any vintage pop culture card packs?" Like, yeah. And I'm like, "So I'm gonna do a trade with them. They're not gonna buy it from me. I'm gonna get a bunch of vintage card packs for these Barbies." I love it.
Okay.
See, same idea.
awesome, man.
Because
Great
we're
job.
both
idea.
stupid and doing cards now. How did Carrie suck us into this?
Yeah, you're welcome, guys. Welcome to the wonderful, wild world of cards.
I'm only doing
Was
pop
it
culture.
Enjoy
packs.
the
How did
razor-thin
this
profit
happen?
margins.
That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, the thinner profit margins is real. I will say that. I went out of my way to source a bunch of cards that I knew I could auction off very cheaply, because I thought like that way that if someone doesn't have like a big budget to do cards, they can at least have some fun with it. Like I did Squishmallow cards where you got 2 packs for $2, right? So that's like it's not a big stretch and it's kind of fun. And someone actually got a numbered one of those, Carrie, a numbered Squishmallow card in the Halloween trick or treat thing. That was kind of fun.
So,
What's your
real
biggest
question.
card sale of the
get.
week, Carrie? You got any big money Mercari eBay sales in cards?
Oh, probably nothing. Well, let me see. I sold a
All right, Kevin, say your
$65.
thing.
Yeah, I
Oh,
sold.
you
I
did.
sold a
Okay.
No, I was
$65
gonna do it in a minute.
Gunner Stockton. You guys know who Gunner Stockton is?
No.
Otto.
No.
He's the
No, who's
starting
that?
quarterback for the Dogs, the Bulldogs, the Georgia Bulldogs.
Oh,
College.
yeah.
I sell a lot of college autos. I sold what did I sell earlier? I sold a couple decent ones earlier today in my show. My whole strategy is buy it now.
Oh, you did a show today?
Yeah, on Whatnot. Do the buy it nows and mix it in and sell those along with my. I do. I still do. That's never been a secret. It's because you guys gave up
anything
on it.
about it.
Well, Kevin's not shaking his head.
I sold a
I'm doing
box
a
of
Dibdit show
cereal.
on Wednesday.
I sold a box of cereal that is
Dibdit cards.
34 years old. Still got cereal. in
Really?
it. Yeah. Vintage
You're not allowed
Adams
to do that.
Family. I did. Adams
On
Family
eBay?
cereal. Yeah, Adams Family cereal, Uncle Fester. With a flashlight, full box.
This
Love
is how you know Kevin's in with the eBay powers that be, because I got my listing taken down and a warning when I tried to sell vintage cereal box with cereal in it. Mm-hmm. So you guys wonder,
Yeah,
is
Kevin's
he
talking
talking
in
to
the
eBay? Yes.
Oh, shut up.
Kevin knows the laser pointer guy, right? Pierre Moldiver or whatever his name is.
I think Moldiver is probably his last name.
All right, real question. Real question.
Olivar?
Because I've got to make a decision. And Dave, I saw sold a box the other day. Should I sell this box of The Simpsons? I think this is like $400 or $500 box of Simpsons cards from 90 whatever.
I sold a box of that. I never had a box of that.
No, but you sold a box on eBay instead of opening it because it was more
yeah.
advantageous to you.
Yeah.
So I got 2 of those, and I've got this I think it's a $500 box, or 4 at least, this Mortal Kombat. So should I sell them pack by pack, or should I sell them on Dibdit cards for fun and make a little less? Or maybe make the same, I don't know. That's a tough one. And I've got
Why are
2
they
more
worth
V
so
Friends
much?
boxes,
Was
too.
there hits in those? Why are those worth so much?
These are worth a lot. Look them up. It's
I said why. I said why. I
It's
was trying to figure out
Simpsons
why.
Skybox, and it's from I don't know
What is
year
it about them? Like, what are people
Massive
looking for?
demand. They're
This
probably
is-
a little bit harder. I haven't seen those a lot.
These are old.
Yeah.
This is 90 something. Simpsons cards, trading cards. 1 tattoo per pack. 8
Maybe it's
cards.
for the tattoo. Maybe they want the
Skybox.
Yeah,
tattoo.
one pack. They're selling like one pack for like $30, or at least trying to.
Yeah.
And I was
mean,
just
that's
kind
a
of
good
curious. Is there
box.
like a card in there that sells for a lot? Like, is there?
Yeah,
a
I
chase?
think so. I think
If
there
there's
Is
a
it
chase, you should
94?
break it.
I don't do
90
great
to
at
ninety-
oh, dude, did you see this
93 or
card
94?
from 94? I don't know if this is from that same set. This is from Simpsons 2. What year is that? Look at this, Kevin. You'll appreciate this card.
No, that's pretty cool.
like the Billy Ripken.
That's
Ripken.
Willie
Nice.
Dipkin. It's Willie Dipkin.
Do you know the story of that where
Yes.
like Billy?
Yes,
yeah,
you've
you
said
know it.
so many
My
times
brother
on the
pulled
show.
one. This is
and off.
1993 Simpsons. Bongo Entertainment, 1993 box. And I think there's one pack missing out of this
Carrie
Mortal
left. Carrie
Kombat.
left the show.
Why?
Carrie
What
left
did
the
you
show.
say?
I
did
said
you
he
say?
said that story many times on the show and off.
And I've told this story of
You need
my
to
bro-
adapt to
Ontario,
the story,
California.
Carrie. Adapt it.
That's fair.
My brother got one of those in a rack pack
I do need to
and-
adapt.
right when it was hot and sold it for $100.
I'm like an old man. I have loops, and I just have to. You're constantly like splashing water on my face when I'm mid
It's
loop,
true. At least we haven't heard
and I
about
loop
the
a lot,
degrees
so I get
or
it.
how many square feet the building was.
How do you even
Anyways,
remember?
Kevin, I
Are you
will
paying
answer your
attention? How many
question.
square feet was
3,000?
it, Kev?
3,000.
Yeah, you're right. That's actually right. Maybe I said it too
Pretty
much.
good square footage.
I
would
can't even
probably-
talk about where to
know, because
where to
I-
purchase sports cards anymore without getting beat up.
I called
Yeah, you should
Carrie.
tell that
Allegedly.
story. I think that's an interesting story. Let's talk about it. So, and Kevin, this is a good like warning for you with your constant ad deals.
Dave is
Definitely
such a
Kevin
jerk.
with the constant
I
ad
hate
deals.
you.
Kevin's just constantly doing
I hate
ads in
you.
his videos. See, me personally,
Yeah,
I would
it's-
never do such a
you
thing.
would never do
How
that.
many ads do you see on my reselling content, Kevin?
Dude.
Like one every 6
All I
months?
know is I'm in the wrong niche.
Yeah, exactly. Reselling Dave is
I'm in
above
the
it,
Wrong
but
niche.
but cooking Dave is all for it.
do you do an ad
We're
on
two different
every
people.
video? It's like watching a.
He doesn't even care. He'll do different food processors in different videos. He doesn't even care. Let him fight it out. Whoever will pay more.
I've never done a food processor.
I don't know what they're called. Food
some kind of grill.
dehydrators.
He's like hawking
Whatever
6 grills.
whatever Ron Pompil is pushing these
Hey,
days.
did they ever send you stuff, Dave? Because why don't you selling that stuff on eBay like immediately?
Well, I think that they might come back for another deal. And then they'll be like, what do you mean you don't have the product anymore? Which that happens more than you'd think because weirdly enough, that stuff kind of does convert versus my picker stuff.
I could have sold my
So-
Helix bed, but I like it too much.
Yeah, I got a nice bed too for my picker videos. So I guess Carrie, for some
Is that
reason,
is the helix for like the
dude,
shed
talk
when you're
about
in
a
trouble?
Perfect fit. No, that's a bed. Well, listen, this is a
Perfect
perfect
fit for
fit
Carrie.
for Carrie. Well, I sleep till 2 in the afternoon, and the
You act
helix
like
is the
I don't
reason.
sleep much. Well, I probably do sleep
I
more
need a
than
bed
Dave
that
because Dave
doesn't
doesn't
give me-
sleep.
I need a bed that doesn't give me bed sores. Helix sleep.
Kevin's
Okay, I
getting
got
familiar with
Dawn
bed
to
sores
wash
as
me
an
every
advanced
morning. I'm
age.
okay.
She's
Roll-
sponge bath.
The
She
key
comes
to
in
not
at
getting
midnight,
bed sores
rolls
is to
them
be
over.
washed thoroughly.
Anyways, I don't know what I'd do with the Simpsons cards, Kevin. I would probably not sell them on eBay because I don't sell much on eBay.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe
Yeah,
I'll
sell
just
them
do
on
a
Dibdit
break.
cards because it
You know what I have
benefits
to do?
us.
I have to go on with Dave or
Brings
something to get his
people in.
card daddy audience, and then I might. Get
I just
some
don't
decent
get
money.
it because I'm not seeing like single cards that are huge. It just seems like the whole set. Like someone sold the full set loose for $250, Carrie.
Yeah.
Just
It's
a
like it's
completed
more of a
set.
collector's set. Like that's actually not about, modern cards where, say you buy the
So then
Cactus
maybe I
Guy
should sell the
WWE
box.
set, Dave, right? And there's no autos guaranteed in the box.
Let's talk about
and then
that.
and then the box isn't worth anything. Back in the old days, there was like people collecting the cards, right?
Lion King.
This
nice.
is an old Lion King. See, I'm
the
gonna put
day
these over there
We
because this doesn't go
arrived
for
on
very
the
much.
planet.
But man, I've been
No,
looking
so
for cards. Packs.
I've
sealed.
been trying. I don't know if Kevin probably doesn't know this. Carrie knows this, so Carrie, feel free to zone out. But I've been trying to get into the whole. Listen, Kevin, I went and applied for a credit card. I don't use credit at all, but in the card game,
Yeah.
so much of it is about buying expensive sealed product, right? At launch, pre-ordering it, things like that, and it's hard to
I heard
tie
you
up
got
all that
screwed.
money.
I've been doing well
Okay, so
with
you
it.
have heard some of this story. So
Yeah.
I've been trying to get in on all these drops and stuff, and basically
These
like we've
EQLs
talked
where you
about
get
it.
in
EQLs,
a chance
yeah.
to get it. Yeah.
You basically you enter a lottery for the privilege of giving tops way too much money for cards, right? This is the world we live in somehow. And I've been entering them all. I've entered like 9 of them, and I've never won. I've never gotten a single EQL. So I've gotten to the point where it's like just desperation. Every time there's one, I'm trying to get it, right? And so I do this one that is Cactus Jack WWE, which I don't know what Cactus Jack is. I barely know what WWE is. I'm a WCW guy.
It's Travis
personally.
Scott, for those
Yeah.
who want to know, the rapper.
Which still does not clear. Oh, it's a rapper. Okay. So
Well, it's like the guy
anyways.
that they can relate to the McDonald's toys, the Cactus Jack.
I remember
McDonald's
that.
Toys.
Yeah, I remember the
Same
McDonald's
dude.
toys. And you get Grimace. Was the Grimace part of that, or
Yeah, Grimace.
That was
a
not
part.
Cactus
Grimace is
Jack.
everywhere and nowhere.
or was that the
all at once.
Nuggets? Anyways, so I signed up for that, Kevin, and I won. I call her out. I'm like, I won. I got 5 hobby boxes, $450 each.
It was a
Yay! Then I looked on eBay, which I didn't do before signing up, like some sort of moron. I never actually comped the thing. It was already selling for $400 on eBay before I even tried to win it. So of course I won.
Of course you
no one
won
else is dumb enough to try to win something they're going to lose $50 on. They just go buy it on eBay for $400. Why would they buy it on Tops.com?
Well, the only time I've been successful is the V Friends box for $99, and they're going for $800. So I got a pretty good track record.
Kevin, I used my fancy new credit card for
you
5
go.
$450 boxes, $2,250.
Just do another ad,
for
Dave.
something-
Just do
No,
another
well,
stupid,
this is
frivolous
why-
ad.
This is why I've been trading. I've been getting into trading because I feel like I can get my value in trades, and I have.
He's doing
Rod
old
is
school
trading me.
resale,
Yeah.
old school picking, like back in the
Yeah.
3000 BC.
Yeah.
You're trading berries for twigs or whatever.
Bartering.
Yeah.
Bartering.
Yeah, I'm bartering. I'm bartering to save myself.
You guys
from
ever
this
see
bad
Barter
vibe.
Speaking
Kings?
of you
Anybody remember
Florida
that show,
boys.
Barter Kings, back in the day?
No.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
it was a good show.
Yeah, it was all right.
Check it out,
It,
Dave.
wasn't that out there in Utah?
It was in
or
Arizona.
Nevada?
They were in Utah.
Arizona, that's right.
They visited a Utah shop. They had
Yeah,
a big,
I remember that.
like I'd drive when I was in that part of Utah, somewhere in central Utah, and they had a big like poster of them that they had been in. And they
Carrie,
thought that was a big
I
deal.
just remembered why we
Speaking
were
of
creating our
Utah.
own haunted house. We were creating it. Carrie and Dawn were telling me about some real haunted house where people would pay to like go get tortured in real life.
Yeah,
and get like teeth
exactly.
extracted and stuff. So in this fake trash to
What
cash
is it,
haunted house, like Kevin was
McCary
really
Manor
hurting
or
people.
McNamara Manor or something.
I can't remember, but you said people would like sign up and agree to let them extract teeth and
That's
you
what
know,
Dawn
knock
said.
them
I don't- yeah.
unconscious and stuff like that.
That's-
So that
no.
that was the idea.
They would-
That's a real thing, Kevin. It's a real
Yeah,
thing.
like they would be there 6 to like 12 or 18 hours. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
people would. There was a 27,000. I read it. 27,000 person wait list.
of people who wanted to
weird
get
people out
tortured
there.
in a haunted house, and apparently like they give you safe words, but then not honor them. Like you'd be like, and you'd say, underpants, no, whatever the word is, and they would just keep
the
tweaking
guy
your
with the
nipple.
leather mask couldn't hear, through all the chainsaws and stuff, and
Said, oh my gosh.
so
Listen,
we're like,
Gary,
this is a business opportunity. We were thinking, Kevin, because and then that's where we went down that rabbit hole.
So, Carrie, you'll appreciate this. I sold a 10-karat gold. I sold it on Dibdit, y'all. Crazy. Sold a 10-karat gold. What do they call the Mormon rings that they get?
CTR, man.
CTR. That's what it is. I sold a CTR 10-karat gold female ring. Well, the ring wasn't female, but
What'd
it
you
was
get
for
for
a
it?
female. $115.
Well, gold is valuable.
Yeah. I think that's right.
Bolo of the week.
Buy gold.
Look out for gold.
Speaking of, did you see? I thought I
Don't
saw
ever
something
say
about
you never
Florida.
learned something from us.
I think in Florida, gold is legal tender now. Did I read that somewhere?
Shouldn't it be legal tender everywhere?
It can
You
be.
saying I
but
could go to the
you can't
Dollar
be
General over here
That's
and
what
give them gold?
Somebody Google that. I
have
heard
some gold?
I heard it come across.
Yes,
something on
Florida
the
is
radio.
in the process of recognizing certain gold and silver coins as legal tender, signed in May 2025. Allows for the use of qualifying gold and silver coins to settle debts and other obligations. That seems cool. I thought it was legal tender, but I guess you had to sell it to the pawn guy first, and then you could use
You
that
don't
money.
have
Is
to sell
that
to
how-
a pawn guy, but yeah.
Listen,
So you,
get
like, settle-
maximum dollars by going to a pawn shop.
Can you imagine going
Tip
to
of the
your
week.
bank
Tip of
and
the
be
week.
like, dude, you got to take this. You got to take this. I'm paying off my house.
I could
You
just
gotta take
imagine,
this
like, I'm
gold."
going to Dollar General and I just want to get myself, like, a Dr. Pepper, and I end up having to use my Golden Eagle coin because it's 25
brand.
cents legal tender or something, and I give them 8 ounces of gold.
My
ounces,
grandfather
125
used
cents.
to. They
Yeah,
ran-
all that money you've been putting in your giant swimming pool, Kevin, is going to be useful someday.
LA Times agency, and he'd had the racks all over the place, and so he'd go and he'd get to court, and then you can hear the silver quarters in there. So when he passed away, they found like just bags full of silver quarters because he was, extracting the silver and putting another quarter or whatever in there. When
Have
he
you
would
ever
do
been to
this.
the bank and gotten rolls of quarters and dimes and looked for silver?
No.
Have you ever
That's like a whole
inserted
YouTube,
roll of quarters?
like-
Yeah.
That's like a whole YouTube niche. Is like
said yeah.
people.
You said yeah.
What?
Nothing. I asked a different question and you said yes. Timed it
guess we'll
perfectly.
find
I
out
asked you
when
if
I
you had
watch it
ever. I asked
tomorrow.
you if you had ever keistered a roll of quarters, and you said yeah. Of course. Why wouldn't I have?
Quarters, dimes. No.
No, you start with dimes, you work up.
Work
to
up to it.
Good
A $50. Okay, listen.
roll.
There was a video I saw.
Is there such
got a
a
lot of
thing?
views.
a roll
Got
of
a lot of views.
$50.
Got a lot of views on the TikTok, okay? And it's this lady complaining because she shows up to the Disney Character Warehouse, which it almost looked like she was in California. Carrie, you've been to the Disney Character Warehouse. It's a little Disney outlet in Orlando, right?
Yeah,
The Disney outlet
the
in
one in
Orlando, the
Orlando
outlet
is small.
stores.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you've been there though, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I thought she said Disneyland, but maybe she was confused. So I don't know if there's one in California
There
as
should
well.
be
I'm gonna
one in
Google that really
California.
quick.
I don't remember.
Is it a
It
shop?
would make logic. No, there's none. Okay, so it was literally in Orlando. So it's a shop. Yeah, it's literally a store in the outlets, and they have like discounted lounge flies and things like that. Like they had a ton of they'll get lounge flies pretty often. They're like $29.99, right? The old Disney lounge flies. And they'll have like the magic bands for 20 instead of 60, which they are in the park. And you can get shirts. Carrie's bought shirts there, things like that. There's also like every time I go there, I see like a few people on Whatnot doing live auctions, right? And they're doing the flip the world method.
Yeah. I got a
Yeah.
story about that.
Right? And so they're doing that flip the world method where they like get the person to bid and buy it before they put it in their cart and then they check out. Apparently this has gotten way worse. She was there and they were about to drop some new Mickey ears and stuff and some new product, and there was a line, a ridiculous line. Like there was switchbacks and a huge line. It's funny because last time I went there I saw switchbacks. They were empty because it was late in the day. I was like, why do they have switchbacks here now? There were switchbacks, and then they had this huge line and everyone had a freaking wagon. Everyone going to the store had a freaking wagon. And she goes in there like an hour later, right? And there's people on every corner of the store, like 15 people set up doing live whatnots. In the store. I don't think they
crazy.
should allow it to
Well,
that level.
I went-
personally.
I went to Disney World. I played golf with Stack Golf and Harry Tornado and Mike. And he
Name
said
drop.
he He said he would go. Well, this is relevant because he's got huge whatnot. He's also got another one, but
You got a lot of huge stuff.
he said he would go into just the golf shop, the pro shop.
Stacked.
No evidence.
Allegedly.
He's stacked. Golf.
He would go into the pro shop.
That's
Someone
and-
clip that and send
that
it
is
to him.
width, folks. Width. Allegedly.
And
don't
sell
know.
stuff off full retail. Because it's the only place you can get it is in that pro shop. He would auction it off full
No, the
retail and
Disney
make
stuff is a
money
big
on it.
deal.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
So okay, so she was very upset. And you should have seen her comments. I bet you can guess what they were. Reselling should be illegal. Stop buying from resellers, and they'll stop
Get a
existing.
job?
That's an interesting one. Yeah, they need to get jobs. Like this should be outlawed. I will say,
It should
like,
be outlawed?
to the
Get outta
level
here.
that they were doing it in the Disney character warehouse. Like this would ruin anyone's shopping experience. I don't really understand why you'd.
Why
Because there's a lot
so-
of Goodwills that won't allow that. Like
Okay,
Goodwill
so
outlets.
the answer is in Disney saying no. It's not in the government outlawing it.
No, absolutely. No. I think Disney should say, hey, buy it and sell it. Don't sit here and sell it in our store. It's a retail store. I don't
Okay,
know.
maybe so. But if Disney's getting all that business, what do they care? That's what they want. It's an outlet
I get
store.
why they don't. I get why they don't ban it. I'm just saying, like, so. And I honestly, to me, it's literally more about square footage than anything. Like where Chris did it at the
Set up
Goodwill
stalls
bins,
outside.
there was tons of
Yeah.
area for him to do it.
they had-
Carrie's been in this store. It is so
Yeah, if they had
crowded
3,000
and tiny.
square feet, for example, 2 levels,
Yeah.
they would have plenty of space to do that and not even
It is like
interfere in the business.
it is like
of
this
other
store is
people.
like the size of my garage, and there's
But don't you
15
think-
people with wagons in the way. Like it's just annoying. Like,
But don't you think the experience of it being in that shop is what helps the sales go up?
probably? But that's not really my problem.
No, I know it's. But my point is, for somebody who says this should be outlawed, that's just dumb. Disney's got the right.
No, I don't
if
think it should
they
be
allow
outlawed.
it, they
I
allow
think
it.
if I owned the outlet, I would probably be like, yeah, this is too much. It's gotten like when it was 1 or 2 people, it wasn't a big deal. But there just comes a time where you're like, listen, this is too much. It's ruining the experience for everyone. People come from different countries to see this store and stuff,
Dave
and they
wants
can't even
more
get
rules
in.
and regulations, and Kevin's more laissez-faire.
I just think
Well,
it's weird.
no,
I don't think
do
Target would allow it. I don't think Walmart
just-
would allow it. Like, what store would allow you to do that?
I'm just saying, if Disney says no, then that's Disney's decision.
That's why I
if Disney
don't-
says yes.
I
then
don't get
have
the
a
red
decision
card
as
at
a
Target
consumer to go in
because
or
they're not very nice to resellers. So I'm not gonna. I don't want to get their card. I don't. Walmart won't let you use like your tap on your phone. They want you to get like an account or whatever. I won't do none of that.
I think
too
that
much.
I don't really care. Like, if Disney's gonna allow them, then fine, do it. You know, whatever. But I just don't know, like, shopping experience wise, if Disney should keep letting it go if it's this
Yeah.
bad. That's
But it's
all
the
I'm saying.
outlet.
It's
If
just
it was
really
happening at the
crappy.
park, they would stop it. It's the outlet.
Oh yeah, at the outlet. So that's
trying to
funny,
get rid of
but
that
that's why
stuff.
it's so weird, because if you do this at the park, you literally lose your season pass and you get kicked out of the parks. You're not
This is
allowed
an
to do
outlet.
it.
It's literally
Yeah,
like you
it's
walk
all
outside of
part
that
of the rules.
store,
Different
and then
than
there's
an
somebody
outlet,
trying to sell you like a labubu that is
You
questionable.
didn't have
at
to
best
pay
in
to get into the
authenticity,
store.
allegedly. So I mean, it's not
You
the
gotta-
same vibe.
You got to pay to get into the park, and so they
Well-
want to protect the people who are paying to get into the park. But you don't pay to get into the store, so I could see the two different lanes.
The additional thing at the park is people were using their season pass discount to save money on the merchandise, which you can't do at the outlet either. I mean, I don't know. I could go either way on it, but from what I saw, it did seem very unpleasant and unfun to shop there. And it makes sense now why I can't like ever get in there without having to go into the switchbacks and wait for them, because they have like capacity rules and stuff. It's just, I don't know, it's just weird. It's just weird. Just buy. I mean, I
could
guess
be a
I'm just
good
an old
topic
school
for a
guy.
theme
Like, just
park
buy it and then
related
walk out
podcast.
and then sell it. You know.
You
That's
should do a
what stuff-
video on it for your date.
should, you should.
Wandering with
I should
Dave.
do like a total like flame of resellers
Yeah.
on the theme park channel.
That'd be so meta. That would be really cool. Like the
Like
few
7
would know
people
and
would get
many
it.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
Heck, and Steve would be in there. Yeah, yeah, Dave, go get him. That's
Anyways,
funny.
I thought that was
I love it. Man,
no
I
rules,
miss my
just right.
stores here.
Who is that? Outback. Speaking of Outback.
The steakhouse.
The umpire today recognized Turner, Turner's game, and knows me, and didn't give him any calls today. So if you're out there, thank you for saying hi. And
Here's my advice to Turner. You
give him
gotta
a call every
get
once
you
in a
gotta
while.
have a really small stance so that your strike zone is small. That's what I used to do.
That's
I
the
walked
key.
a lot. I
I think he's
was
going to
very
be taller than me. Crazy. Hey,
How
I'm
old is
doing a
he?
free. Oh wait, I got to give this announcement. Hey, the Switch is up. The $1 offer on the Switch over on Dibdit. So go ahead and put a $1 offer. Free brand new Nintendo 2 Switch.
When it's up, it's ready to go.
It's up. It's not up right now, but it'll be up by the time this video, or very close to this video coming out. Awesome. After they go watch Lady Arbitrage. Sell some stuff. Mickey stuff. Dude, stuff's selling. Y'all are missing out.
This is like
Everything is
his
selling.
his comfort sentence.
Hey, I've got a reseller. I got a
selling,
reseller
guys.
locker room sale right here. $6.97 plus shipping.
Is that like a sale of a week?
Are you saying they're bad at reselling? Kevin?
Oshkosh. Oh, did you guys know that
that
you
your
guys
allegation?
sponsored the East Tennessee
rude.
reseller meetup
I apologize, folks.
September 26th?
Kevin, yes, I saw your post on Facebook. You know, I did sell something on eBay. I sold, and I'll let you guys guess what it sold for. How about that?
Yeah.
A Boone 7-inch bird teaser rig.
Boom,
a
like boom
teaser rig?
tractor.
It's like a trolling lure.
It didn't help.
You know what a trolling lure is? It's where
This is
you
like the
move
cervix
boat
discussion. I have no
forwards
idea what's
and
going
you
on.
set it into the water, and then
It's a
looks like
motor?
moving 'cause your boat. No, it's a lure. L-U-R-E.
A lure.
Lure. A lure. Yeah, to
Lure.
catch a fish.
Yeah.
Catch a
okay.
fish, Kevin.
Like a
deep sea
trolling
fishing.
lure.
Yes, trolling.
you're
Yeah,
trolling
the
and
words I
it's
said exactly. Yes, yes, Kevin. The words I said is what it is.
$35.
Carrie,
One
Carrie,
lure?
what's your guess? That's $3 lower. You're muted, by the way.
You're muted, Carrie.
$32. Correct, Carrie. Carrie
So
with the
some
no
ostrich
microphone got it
boots.
right. $32.
$32 is what I said. Sorry, I was muted. I didn't realize.
Nailed it. Ostrich
Nailed
boots are
it.
good money, Kevin. Did you sell them for
I know.
$139.99?
$95.
Wow, you got ripped off. Good job.
Yes.
I would have given you
Leonard Skinner
$139.95.
t-shirt. $34.95.
Okay, what
Sold my
you can't
putter.
just
Remember
say, it's not an interesting show to just randomly spout off things.
I'm just trying. I'm trying for the resellers out
Play
there.
a game with it. Tweak your nipples while you're saying it. Do something. What kind of pants are you wearing? Who are you
Sold a
wearing
head cover
today?
for $59 today. Pants. I have
Cameron?
pajama pants on right now.
Was it Scotty Cameron?
Yeah, Scotty Cameron. Futura,
Yeah.
$59. That was the putter
Okay,
I gave
so-
away for $1.
So let's talk about this
To
then, because
disappoint you.
they're doing similar to EQLs for the Scotty Cameron putters. You know this. You're aware of this, right? Where you get lucky enough to buy one, right?
Yeah.
Did you know they're doing that?
No.
Okay, well, they are. And so, like, they'll come out, and I sent you a link. I mean, I sent Kevin a link. Doesn't mean he looked at it, but I sent him a link of these putters, right? And the retail price of these putters, $1,200, $650, things like that, right? And
Status
the way they
symbol.
do it is interesting because, like, you can say, I want in, and, like, you know, say you're going to buy them. Then they will, if you win, if you get selected, they will email you a checkout link to buy it. And you can always back out, which is kind of nice. So if you're paying attention to Scotty Cameron's website, there's actually like a little retail arbitrage play here. Because I was looking at the last release, and like the $1,200 Phantom X or whatever, $1,200 was selling for $3,000 on eBay.
Wow.
Right?
It's like that.
And it's like the top
Happy
thing.
Gilmore sale, you know.
Yeah, well, I think that was probably released in a similar
It's
way.
like the
Maybe
Le
Steve got it.
Creuset mystery boxes.
Yeah, talk about that, because I zoned out when Don was
Man,
talking
it's
about it.
this
I wasn't aware of
created
it.
scarcity that is just, it's just the sports card industry. I mean, it was dead.
How do we capitalize on
Gary.
it, Kevin? For
The
merch.
How does
sports
Dib
cards
did?
were dead. How do we do it on
Just
merch?
Commonwealth Picker.
I do it all the time. I sold my second bottle of honey, my second last bottle of honey today.
Well,
I sold
what's
my last
honestly
bottle the other
buoying
day,
sports cards
then
is
my
being
other
buoyed
last
up by
bottle today.
two
It
things,
was an accident.
which is both mystery based, we'll say. The boxes are being buoyed primarily by breakers, people who are like not just like a regular person buying a box and enjoying it, but by people who have these massive breaking entities, meaning like they'll buy cases and cases and fractionalize it out by team or player to everybody. And then the singles market on the high end is and why you can't get great deals is because people are repacking them. They're taking the cards and putting them in a repack with different odds, kind of like a pack of cards, and then you try to get good stuff. So
What happened to the
cards has been buoyed up by that.
the buyer appreciation thing? Like I used to do it on Dibdit. Like whoever
just don't
buys the
appreciate the
most,
buyers
I'm going to throw
anymore,
this
or-
in at the end.
Yeah,
and
why
you
did
get
you
this
stop
nice
appreciating
item.
Why did
I
you
don't
stop
know.
appreciating
I don't know
the
why
buyers
I
on
did
Dibdit?
stop doing it. I think I'm going to bring it back like next show. Dave, you should try it tomorrow. Be like, here's this cool item. Whoever buys the most amount of items, you get it.
So I've done
don't
that
know.
in my breaks. I did that in my breaks. So like if I sell a break and it's like 6 people bought in, I will take a box that has 6 cards and I'll break it and I'll just give 1 pack to each person. I've done that. I did
Here's
it with
what
like
you
a
should
$200
do
box the other day.
is take whoever got the worst pack and give them something.
Yeah,
it's
kind
like-
of,
it's like
kind
poker.
of subjective, right? Like which characters did they want? Which characters didn't they want? It's a little
Yeah,
bit
are they?
subjective.
You can only judge it based on value. Not they might be collecting purely, and they're not worried about.
It's like the bad beat at a
That
poker
return.
table. I got sat at a table and some guy won $1,200 when he lost a hand. If you have like 4 of a kind and he gets beat or something like that, you win a ton of money even though you lost.
Is
The
this
bad
like
beat
the-
hand.
You know, this is like from your poker days
like
or
it.
whatever. Like back
Yeah,
when you were
yeah.
in like riverboat gambling or whatever.
Yeah, I was a poker player. I don't do too much. Just
I was
Dave
looking up
when he plays.
riverboat tours the other day, like to tour the Mississippi River. Like, because they do like
They're
cruises
expensive.
carry. This is, yeah, well, that's the thing though. It's like a cruise carry, but you don't have to be on the ocean, which that's appeling to me for my anxiety. Like, I
As
really
long
like
as
the
there's
wide
like
open
a
ocean.
Mark Twain guy walking around, you know, just like telling me
Dude,
stories.
it's like $4,000 to $17,000 a person for these cruises,
Yeah,
multi-day
they're
cruises. It's
expensive.
insane. Like, it's not doable. For some reason, an international cruise to the Bahamas is like $400. I don't understand how that works. Hey, the new
yeah, but
iPhone
you got to
is
be in
getting announced
steerage.
today.
You got to be like in with the luggage.
Are you going to buy the new iPhone that's getting announced today, Tuesday?
No.
I know.
Okay.
Why?
Are you excited about any of the products? They're going to do a new iWatch that can tell you if you have
Just
high blood
found out
pressure.
about it.
It's just
now.
going to constantly be telling me I'm dying. Dave, your blood
Yeah,
pressure's high again. I
Dave-
know. I'm on a call with Kevin.
Gotta have the new widget. Whatever. You bring me so much more stress than I bring. Well, maybe that's not true. Actually, I don't know. Mike is like the stress reliever in my life, and I didn't think that would ever happen ever in my entire life.
Well, yeah, Mike, yeah. Oh, this guy wants me to buy this now. If you can pay in 4 hours, we can ship Disney.
What,
It's
eBay?
okay.
I'm getting so many stinking messages. Like, I've never had this many. Can I do this? Can you do free shipping? Can you do that? It's like
We already
constant,
discussed this.
every
You don't.
day.
Yeah, don't answer any of them.
Anyway, I did it. I didn't answer one question today, Carrie. I thought about you. I'm like, nope,
Thank you.
no answers.
Nothing good comes from answering questions on
answers.
eBay.
I have
Nothing but
3
pain.
neutral feedback in the last month. What's going on?
So you're not giving good service.
Leave
That's-
feedback.
Yeah, you're being a bad reseller.
I gotta look at
Kevin.
this.
You're not
Yeah,
answering
neutral
questions. Maybe.
feedback.
Doesn't seem that hard
Give me
to
neutral
unwrap.
feedback.
Let's unravel the mystery of why I'm getting bad feedback. Listen, that's like unraveling the mystery of why I'm below standard on eBay. Like, I'm bad at this. It's really quite simple. You are bad at it too. Welcome to my world, Grandma.
Here's a neutral feedback. This is what they left. Good purchase. Neutral.
Yeah.
Not great.
Maybe they
Not
wanted-
great.
Maybe yeah.
Not
Not
great.
like a great purchase.
Just good, not great. Okay, so
Simba.
Kevin, you're supposed to bring us like these super fire comments.
Well,
each
you don't
week. That's,
keep
like, part
up
of your
with
job.
anything. So
Here's
I
the
can't
thing:
give
like
you, there was
any
some
buyer,
juicy
any
stuff
buyer
out
that's
there,
not
but I'm
buying
not
from
gonna
you
start
because
it.
of a neutral is the same person
Oh,
who's
yeah, I
asking
don't
you a
care.
question on eBay.
I don't care.
They're
It's
saying
all right.
we don't want
It
any
just
of
was
those.
weird to have 3 neutral in a month. That's odd to me, but whatever. All right, I haven't even looked at the comments.
It's funny
so
because if
I
you
won't
go to
know what-
held comments, all the held comments are from Paige. Which is all Paige.
What is
Yeah.
what is Paige saying?
Well, he said, "Are we supposed to know who Gary V is?" That doesn't
He
seem
knows
like
who
it's a
Gary
bad
Vee is.
comment.
He's playing coy.
I'm gonna approve that comment. Also, Dave just acquired one of Elton John's suits and a leather jacket with extensive paperwork. Is that sort of thing you would sell on Dibbed It Live? Dave, maybe he means Dave. I just acquired.
Dave is more concerned about the quality of sound on this podcast than the quality of content on this podcast. That is the most true statement, Pat Hicks. I've
I
ever
think the
heard.
quality of
Hey,
content is great. Also, Pat Hicks was on American Idol. Remember? He was the
No,
guy
that
who
was-
was like
yeah, that
26
wasn't
but had
Pat
all gray
or
hair.
whatever.
That was some other Hicks. It wasn't Pat Hicks.
Remember he
Back
had
from
the gray
Burnout,
hair,
y'all.
but he was
Thank
young?
you. Enjoyed the banter
What's his
as
name?
always. Mel. Thank you, Mel.
American
Pacific
Idol.
Picker. Yeah, Hicks.
Taylor
Taylor
Hicks.
Hicks.
Taylor Hicks. You're
There
right.
you
Maybe it's
go,
his
Taylor
brother.
Hicks. I actually
Yeah, why
like
don't you
that.
worry about your
Some of his
brother
stuff was
singing,
good.
Pat Hicks? Sorry, I'm fighting with Pat over here. Remember the movie
Mary
It's Pat?
McQueen.
Yeah.
Mary McQueen
Wouldn't
gets
fly now.
is fully responsible for twisting my arm enough to donate to this East Tennessee meetup in September. Y'all go check it out. There you go.
You were such
Beard
a show
King
killer. Let's
is in
end
here.
it.